Posloucháte odpolední show Evropy 2 a jak jsme slibovali, stává se to skutkem. U nás ve studiu zde právě teď zpěvačka Selah. Hello, welcome.
Hi.
Hello, Sunny. Is it pronounced Sunny?
Sun.
Máme takovou lekci dánského, belgického jazyka. Yeah, I just said that now we had a little lesson of your language, which is pretty interesting. I cannot understand it at all, but it sounds like German and English together, right?
Well, it's totally different. We cannot really understand German people though. But the sounds of the words are the same.
Tak právě jsme se bavili o tom, že belgičtina zní podobně jako němčina, ale vlastně vůbec něčemu nerozumí z němčiny, akorát to zní podobně teda.
Já jsem právě říkal, já furt s tou dánštinou nevím proč, to mám takhle spletený. Nicméně Sana mi říkala, že je tam rozdíl mezi dánštinou a belgičtinou vlastně takovej, že to je vlastně stejný jazyk, ale s jiným akcentem. Jako třeba na čeština a slovenština.
Ano.
So, how are you? How is the tour going, and how do you feel? How you like Europe and traveling through it?
Yeah, it's good, especially because we have an amazing team on the road. We were with 14 in a tour bus, and we're all friends and family.
14
so
on a tour bus.
Yeah,
it's like Kelly family.
Yeah, lot of beds in the bus. Yeah. And do you really stay in the bus all the time, or because some of the artists they really stay in the bus?
Yeah. No, I can sometimes go to a hotel in the day, to refreshen me up and to do some sports and everything. But it's always sleeping in the bus.
Takže bavíme se o tom, že přijeli s autobusem na svoji evropskou tour, že to je super, že jsou v autobuse ze 14 členou skupinou, všichni kamarádi, je to super, úplně geniální.
Ty si trošku přirovnali ke Kelly family, že vlastně je to takový cestovatelský život. Ale samozřejmě Sana říkala, že kromě toho, že tady je v tom buse, tak samozřejmě může být i v hotelu, zastavit se tam, když chce.
Zasportovat
se. K tomu jako samozřejmě patří. Ale sport je zajímavý, to je vlastně první umělec, který nám řekl, že sportuje. Actually, you're the first musician who told us that you do some kind of sports, you know? James Blunt last time told us, come, you know what guys, come to the bus bar. Come to me to the bus bar. I spend all the time in there,
but never
in the
come
bar.
Guys, and let's go running, for example. So, what sports do you like?
I like running.
Running?
Just running, jogging.
It's just good for physical and mental health, because you can go really crazy on the bus,
Speaking about the mental health, the crazy thing about you is, or not the crazy thing, but the interesting thing about you is that you studied psychology, right? That's great. What brought you to psychology?
It's just something that interests me the most, I think it's the basic of everything, just being happy and just, finding purpose in life. And so it interests me from when I was younger as well, and I've been through also, a hard, difficult time, so it's always interesting to know from where it comes from.
It seems to me that the music is the mirror, right? Like, from your personality to other people, like speaking about the life.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really honest, and it's always about myself and what I feel in my words.
That's great.
I will translate it.
Yeah.
Bavili jsme se o tom, že vlastně Selah běhá, proto aby se uvolnila hlavně mentálně a tak dále. A Indra narazil na to, že Selah studovala právě psychologii.
No.
A že ta hudba, kterou dělá, je zrcadlem vlastně
toho jejího náhledu nebo prostě přemýšlení o životě, což je velmi zajímavé, že třeba přemýšlí jako nad tím vlastně, co je smysl života a podobně. To je vlastně se přechličkou, ale you know what is funny, that before when we talked, we said what we're gonna talk with you about, and I was just making fun that we're gonna talk about the purpose of the life, and you actually said it, that you think about it a lot.
It's the most interesting thing to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you ever thought about helping people with psychology, or
it's what I do as well. Now I feel I can do psychology on a big scale because I'm famous. And I talk a lot in my words about how to help yourself. And I'm also the how do you say, the godmother of a project in Belgium called Te gek. It means too crazy, and it helps youngsters with psychological problems to get help.
Great.
And I give a lot of interviews about that.
And also music is a big help.
Yeah, of course. That's what I wanted to tell. That you are a psychologist, not with the charts and with the paper, but with the guitar.
Exactly.
With 6 strings. That's awesome.
Takže bavíme se o tom, že vlastně psychologie hudby pomáhá a krom toho vlastně pomáhá v různých projektech, kde mladým pomáhá s duševním zdravím, s psychologickými problémy, že si prošla i sama těžkým obdobím a tak dále. So we'll continue in a few moments. Just now we play your song This World, which is pretty famous in Czech Republic.
Oh yeah.
Really?
So in 3 minutes we continue with speech with Selah.
Yeah. Tak držte vlnu, přátelé, Selah je stále naším hostem v Evropa 2, v odpolední show v Evropě 2.
get
chocolate, right? This was in the commercial.
Wow, Kinderbueno, it
Yeah,
dresses me everywhere. It's crazy.
Well, it was in commercial.
Yeah, I've
When I hear
heard.
this, I always do this, you know. The girl in the commercial.
The girl with the
she
chocolate.
has,
really?
she has a chocolate here, you know, and she just,
It was European commercial, or it was like the whole Europe, or
I think it was worldwide.
It was only Eastern Europe.
Oh, Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Really? I thought it was
Perfect.
worldwide.
Yeah.
again in Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that I think that you know, before I was doing this, I was doing in the commercial. I was working in the commercial business, you know, and sometimes I went to the castings, you know, just for fun. And I think that I was on this casting actually.
Really?
Because yeah, they were looking for a vampire.
No, they're looking for a girl with a chocolate in the mouth.
Yeah.
You should be the girl with a chocolate in the
Yeah,
mouth.
the girl.
Perfect.
Yeah, but it's great that you your approach about the psychology thing, you know,
Yeah.
that you make music and make people feel better through this.
Yeah.
That's great, you know.
Oh, let them think about it.
That you began with guitar in 15 years. That you began to play guitar at
15, yeah.
Which is actually, you know, a lot of people start even earlier.
Yeah, that was easier,
That's,
yeah.
It's like with sports, you know, when you start with sport at 15 years old.
I
Yeah,
also
kind
started
of
like
late.
when I was 15, 16. I was studying in US, and then we had like it was called band. You know, it was just one of the subjects that we were studying.
Oh, yeah?
And I could choose whatever I wanted to, you know, the piano or whatever. I chosen guitar, you know. So I also started like at 16 years old.
Yeah?
Yeah. But, you know,
Yeah, but
if you
it's
like it.
because the family didn't really. I'm the only musical person in the
From the
family.
me too,
So
actually.
so they didn't like give it through
Funny,
you when you were
funny.
younger.
Funny, we can discuss this actually. Like not who brought you to music, but what brought you to the music. You know, what did you listen to and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Let's go. Man,
So we have a strange thing here happened in our playlist because you know we have a touch screen, which is really strange, and maybe some kind of error made this thing. So we are just right now on air.
Ano, jenom se stáhni ještě Selu na tý žlutý klice,
Ano,
jaký
a už je to
máš.
v pořádku.
A už je to úplně v pořádku.
Ano.
Yeah, we went actually earlier into the worldwide network than we thought. But anyways, well, we were talking about you and about the music, and you said you told me that you were the first person, or you are the first person in your family who plays music actively.
Exactly.
So nobody, like parents and stuff, they didn't like brought you to the music.
No,
right?
not even. They weren't even listening that much to music. So it's something I really had to discover myself.
So what brought you to the music? Like some kind of artists?
Yeah, actually, yes. I mean, I think also like, you know, growing up and friends at high school and Lauryn Hill, that was really
Lauryn
a big
Hill.
inspiration.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Well, that's great.
Takže říkali jsme, že vlastně Selah je první v rodině, která je hudebnice nebo muzikantka.
No jasně, že jí rodiče vůbec
Ano,
nevedli
vůbec,
jakoby
vůbec.
k tomu, aby zpívala.
A že ji ovlivnili ostatní umělci, který vlastně ji přivedli k hudbě.
Zvláště tedy Lauryn Hill. Do you know that Lauryn Hill almost ended up in jail?
She was in jail.
She was in jail, really?
Yeah, she
because
spent
of
like few months in jail.
taxes, right? She didn't pay taxes.
Yeah,
Do you
exactly.
pay taxes?
I paid my taxes.
Ano, tak teďka máme pro daňový úřad i v České republice, že se vás tu skutečně platí daně.
Yeah,
Ano,
yeah.
takže je to tak. So you began with guitar on age 15 years. So it's quite late.
Yeah.
So you began because of artists, or you began because of boys, like to attract them?
Yeah, more because I looked up to a friend of mine, a girl, who played guitar, and I really wanted to become also. She was really beautiful, had like nice long fingers, and she could play really beautiful guitar.
Takže já to přeložím zase,
Jasně.
takže říká, že začala s hudbou a s kytarou kvůli tomu, že viděla svoji kamarádku, která hrála na kytaru, byla velmi krásná u toho, dlouhý prsty, hrající vlastně na tom krku kytary, a proto začala hrát kytaru.
No jasně.
Geniální.
The great thing about you, what I've read, you know, on Wikipedia. Yeah, you know, there are many things, and I read this, and it was said it was written there that you actually turned down some opportunity to actually sing somebody else's songs, right? To record them.
Yeah.
That was a good decision, but a hard decision at that moment, right? When you have a like deal on one side, you know, maybe the money, the success,
Yeah.
or the way to the music, and
Yeah, but it was never ever my ambition to become like a professional, successful artist or something. I really studied psychology to become a psychologist,
Wow,
and now I'm really thankful, of course, and I couldn't miss it for the world. But for me, it was really clear that it was not important to have success.
Yeah. Let's translate it because it's really nice. Právě se zbavili o tom, že měla nabídku od Universalu na velký peníze hrát songy a tak dále.
Ale hrát vlastně songy někoho jiného. Ano. Ten producent měl sám napsané nějaké věci a chtěla by právě se na to zpívala. Ona ovšem samozřejmě řekla, že ne, protože vlastně nikdy nebylo jím cílem právě to být slavná, být bohatá, nebo se třeba živit hudbou, což je vlastně hrozně hezký, že jí zajímala spíše ta psychologie a k té hudbě vlastně se došlo tak nějak prostě spontánně a přirozeně.
So, are you looking forward for something big or some project you are looking forward?
I'm never really looking forward actually. I really have to check my agenda what I'm gonna do in 2 days, and yeah. So not really, but my album is gonna be out the end of the month in the States and the UK, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, it would be just an extra. It's not a must.
Yeah.
If it works there, it's nice. If it's not.
But anyway, you know, 2 albums, almost 1 million copies. You know, everybody knows you right now, so I think you're on a great way. You know,
yeah,
just do it naturally. That's funny.
Funny thing. Yeah. If we are right, you have birthday today.
Yes.
No way!
Yes!
So you have birthday. Oh, I didn't know this.
So, happy birthday, Buddha. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Selah. Happy birthday to you.
Keep it going.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you for interview because you have just right now time for Unplugged.
Yeah, actually, we're gonna just play one song and then you have to go back to the venue. Tak přátelé, dneska v Praze Selahu, zítra v Brně, tak se na ní rozhodně těšte, klidně se podívejte na její stránky selahu.com, abyste si ji našli, jede potom po Evropě, takže kdekoliv v Evropě budete, uvidíte ji. A just where you're gonna be in the next, in the next stops through the Europe. Playing music actually. Tomorrow Brno, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, tonight Prague, and then everything else is on your page.
On my page, yeah.
A za chvilku živě na Facebooku Unplugged s Jindrou Eklem.
Yeah.
So Selah, thank you very much. We're gonna play your song Alone, and thank you for your visit.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Take care. Bye.
Bye bye. Okay.
You have birthday today. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
27.
Yeah.
I saw on Wikipedia and told you someone.
Yeah. That means you guys need to keep this bottle, right?
Exactly.
Yes, it's yours.
Yeah, let's do a photograph. Just one, and then do the song.
Minutka, to mi koupil, já to udělám, když tak. Já to udělám. Ty tady máš jingle.
Já vím, já jsem to hodil, jenom to navazuje.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
That was fast.
So, you playing?
Yes, I will.
As usual.